This video brought to you by my YouTube members and patrons. Thank you guys. How's it going, everybody? And welcome back. Today, I am joined by a special guest. Say hello.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, they, thems, and neos. Welcome back to not my channel. This is Blue's channel.
And you have a very special video for me today. I did not even introduce you. I just said I've got a special guest and then just didn't actually say who you are.
Then we can just restart that. This will be fun to edit.
No, so I'm leaving it all in. This is all staying in. So everybody welcome Fonix VR. We're off to a great start already. So everybody welcome Fonix to the channel today. And you actually have a video prepared for me, don't you?
Yes, that's right. Whenever we was talking about collabing, I brought up the idea of doing a video about the subreddit. What is this thing? And I like to turn things into game shows, so instead what we're going to do is me and Blue are going to try to guess what an item is. If we're right, then we get a point, and if we're not right, then we don't get a point.
And you guys can play along too. So
yeah.
See how many of these you can get right.
Comment down below, engagement.
Yeah, get me that engagement for the algorithm.
The item is about 30 pounds with stainless steel with a ceiling lid, has MIC3C 0200 with this on a sticker on it.
That is an interesting looking device.
Yeah, that's what I thought whenever I first got these posts. It's like, I didn't think it looked like a vacuum sealer, but
yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
But it makes me wonder what the orange thing on top is too.
Yeah, because it does look like a vacuum chamber or something of some kind, but also normally they're transparent because the whole point is you want to see what's going on inside them.
Yeah, I guess it could just be like a industrial like vacuum sealer for like packages or something like that. But it just, the way it looks just looks weird to me.
Maybe I do have a possible guess actually, but it does look more industrial than I think my guess would actually look.
Okay.
So my guess, I'm gonna lock my guess in now. I'm gonna lock it in, is that this is some kind of industrial pressure cooker.
It could be.
It's got like screwy down bolts, which imply that the pressure's gonna build up inside rather than suck.
And it's electronic because it has the wires on the back, but I don't know. Let's see if we're right.
I have seen someone saying what the correct answer is, and it has not explained any. I still don't know what that means. It's part of a PAT group granulator mixer.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I guess it like connects to a machine to like measure something. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to figure that stuff out. That's why they get paid to do that, and I don't.
I'm gonna look up a mic DV granulator mixer and see what Google says it is. Oh god, it costs, from this website, it costs 26,000 euros.
I don't know what that is in American language, but it sounds expensive and way out of my budget.
Yeah, it's probably not that far off, but it is a high-intensity, high-speed mixer combining a high cutting tension on the powders with a very powerful impact action. So basically, it's just a really intense mixer. Okay, well, I was wrong then.
I think technically I was right, but I'm not going to give myself that point because I'm like, I just gave too vague of an answer, and I don't like giving super vague answers. Well, that means though we've lost, so that means that none of us gets the point, but there's still like 14 more posts that we can try to see if we can win.
Did you get it right at home? Let me know. Keep track. Gold and silver color metal rods, lightweight, not sure if they connect, looks like precision materials, 10 to 12 inches long in a display case.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it almost looks like a gun stock near the bottom right.
Like, I would say, like, my first guess is maybe, like, you have those, like, air-powered lifters that you could, like, use to expand things, but it doesn't even look like that. And so, like, the only thought I have is, I'm just going to throw out my wild guess out there. Maybe it's something to do with the chimney, but it doesn't have any bristles, so I don't know either.
Yeah, there's so many weird pieces to this.
Yeah.
There's, like, what looks like a gun stock. There's weird little C-shaped things that have pins through them. There's like bits with spirally like screw bits. There's a medieval dildo at the top. Oh Oh god, I've got no idea. What do I like? I've got to throw out a guess, but I genuinely, it's got like a measuring device on it as well.
I have no idea.
This is a really good one because this is completely stumping me. I'm gonna throw out. No, my guess is stupid. I was gonna say like something for like a gun barrel, like you can line up the gun barrel to hone in a scope or something. But there's so much random crap that just doesn't make sense. I've got nothing else though. That's just gonna be my guess. Maybe actually something for like setting up a gun stand or something. I don't know. That's my guess. I think it's definitely gonna be wrong.
What do you think in the comments below? We're gonna keep doing that until it gets boring. Comments down below, and someone says it looks like equipment for an orthopedic surgery.
The logo is for Richards. They're a surgical instruments manufacturer, mainly orthopedics. Yeah, Richards was acquired by S&N in the late 80s. Wait, these aren't laparoscopic prostatectomy instruments. It's a sample trialing kit for the femoral side of a hip replacement. Huh, wow, I have never seen anything to do with hip replacements, so that's wild. Wow, I would never have guessed that was anything to do with a hip replacement. Who looks at that? Who just looks at that and goes, oh yeah, that's just a hip part of a hip replacement?
Yeah, I mean, that's the first thing I thought of.
Obviously, I'm so stupid.
Duh, it makes so much sense. A pair of suction cups mounted brackets on the windshield of this Mazda with some kind of loop thing attached to them. Unless this car is like one of those ones where like they test it and use that car for testing. I love giving the answer of I have no idea to a game we're supposed to be guessing things on.
I have maybe a guess.
I want to hear what you say first, and then I want to determine if I want to steal it or not. Or...
So the Mazda looks like it has a dent on the right.
Ooh, okay, I see where you're going with that. Yeah, it could be like a dent remover, but I don't know why it'd be on the window. Why is it?
Yeah, like a thing you pull out dents with, or maybe you use it to remove a windscreen.
It could be.
But then what are the elastic loop things looking like? What are they for?
I'm gonna ban me from saying I don't know. I think we're both gonna go with the same answer. This one, I think it's to do something also with glass replacement. So I'm going to steal your answer and pretend that I came up with it myself. I'm kidding. And I think it's also for glass replacement, but for the placement's weird though. I don't know why it's one on the glass and one's on the roof.
It might just be on there. They might not be actively doing it right this second, and it's just on there while they're like doing something else. They just put it down for a minute.
Like, I'm gonna change my answer so that way I'm more original. I think it could be something to do with like they maybe store stuff. Like I've seen a lot of those kayak holders that you like just stick on top of your car, but maybe they stuck them in the wrong spot because this looks like to be a UK vehicle with the steering wheel on the left, and so
that is true.
Maybe they just are not smart and didn't realize you're supposed to put on top car and stuck it on the window because they're like, yeah, I don't need that right window.
Yeah, or they've like just taken them off the roof to take the thing off and then haven't put them back on the roof yet. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I've locked in my guess. I think your guess is actually pretty good.
All right, let's see who is wrong.
Someone said they're for carrying fish poles.
Well, this game ain't about who can get the closest, so unfortunately I think that means we both lost.
I don't know, you said that it was for carrying things, right?
Yeah, but I said canoe, not
I guess. I don't know, I think you get that one because it's a thing for carrying stuff on your roof.
Okay, fine, I'll take the point, so that way I have some...
I will give you that point, because you were far closer than I was. Those things are like £215. You could make them for so much cheaper than that, surely. For like some suction cups and elastic, that's a lot of money.
And I was going to say, you could probably 5-minute craft that stuff. Check out this life hack that you could do at home. First, we're going to take suction cups. Then you got to have the poo noodle somewhere, so... And it's not a 5-minute craft without hot glue.
5 minutes craft. 4 dildos. Cut off the suction cups. Stick the suction cups to your car. A slightly curved iron circle with a wooden handle, bolted straight through the handle into the disc. Concaved about 1/2 inch, 4 inches in diameter, there's a bolt and nut sticking out almost as far as the edge of the disc, found in an old collection of random family heirlooms. They also said current ideas are instrument, a food press packer, or something to do with hat making.
Maybe. It could be like a blacksmithing kind of thing where they used it to like, whenever they would hammer it, make a round edge. So my first guess is that maybe this is just just a, it could be a part of a broken sword too, like maybe the sword broke off, or it's like a child toy, but if it genuinely looks like it's old, then it could just be a prop of some sort. But I need to give an actual answer. A tool to use with the blacksmithing, so that way I can be slightly vague, but at the same time, get the point, because I think I'm pretty low on points. What do you think?
It is a hard one because they do, yeah, there's not much to go on. The bolt does look like it's slightly longer than like where it is, so I do wonder if something else screwed into it that is missing. I'm gonna go with a musical instrument, I think, because it could be like a rattle of some kind, like you screw the top bit on loose and then the two bits of metal clang as you shake them or something.
You know what? You could be right. It could be like a suspended cymbal, like an old-timey suspended cymbal, and then like screw it in, and then that you hold the cymbal up. So that is not a bad idea at all. Oh God, it's worse than we thought. Oh no.
What? I have never once heard of a hog scraper. It's a hog scraper used to get the hair off a butchered pig. I mean, hog scraper sounds like a euphemism.
What's up, babe? My name's Hog Scraper.
That was my nickname in secondary school.
What is that in America? Is that like high school?
High school, yeah. Sorry, I forgot school is different.
Everything's different over here. We drive on the wrong side of the road. We have weird currency.
Wait till you find out what college is in the UK.
What is college in the UK?
So you have secondary school, which is basically you guys' high school. At 16, you then go to college, and then you leave college at 18, and that's when you would then go to like university or get a job or whatever. Or neither in my case.
So you go to college and then university?
Yeah, so college is a completely different thing here. College and university are like separate.
Over here, they're the same thing. They're just called different things. Like college and university is the same thing, because you usually don't go into college until like you're 20 years old, and then you are either there until you're like 20 or 22, 25, depending if you go there for a full 6 years or if you go there for only 2.
Yeah, so here college is just the end of your like mandatory schooling. It's basically just more school. You go there for 2 years, it's free, but it's like more focused than regular school. Like you pick 2 or 3 subjects.
Yeah, knowledge. You learned something today.
I did not learn to scrape hogs in college. I'll say that much.
What's up, babe? You want to see me scrape my hog? That sounded dirty. I'm so sorry.
It's the worst chat up line. I'm gonna see that on like r/Tinder or r/Nice Guys or something. I'm riding my hog.
You want to see me crank my hog?
This is how a real man scrapes his hog.
I think we better stop before you get demonetized.
Now this next one, I think I already have a guess, just from seeing the picture. What is this small plastic thing near elevator doors in the cabin, not outside of it? I'm in Poland and it's a Polish-made elevator in a hotel. My guess is it is a light-up indicator, probably as to whether you're going up or down. Like if you're going up, the top lights up. If you're going down, the bottom lights up. Yeah,
that would make sense. I wish there was a bit more. I wish this photo was a little bit more zoomed out to where we could better see the picture, because I'm in near the elevator doors.
There's not a whole lot to go on,
but it was in the cabin. I mean, I've seen the screens where like you they show going up or down. I don't know, like I think whenever I saved this post, I was kind of thinking the same thing, like maybe it's a light or an indicator, but I also thought maybe it could be like a keyway to like for servicing, because sometimes I save these posts without reading the actual titles. I'm just like, oh, that looks interesting, let's see what this is. So I think you are right. I'm gonna steal your answer.
Because I think I've been in lifts that have similar things, maybe not exactly the same, but similar.
And you're right. It lights up to indicate if it's going up or down. Top half for up and the lower half for down.
Nailed it. This is what an elevator expert looks like. They are quite common here in the UK. There is a specific brand of elevator, so I can proudly say that I have ridden in Schindler's Lift.
I have no idea what that is.
So there is a film called Schindler's List. It's a fairly famous film. It is about the Holocaust.
Oh, just gonna casually drop that in there.
Schindler, the guy that it's based on, was a very real guy who owned a manufacturing company, and it still exists today, and they make lifts. And it's just funny because Schindler's List and Schindler's Lift sound very similar, but they're also really common lifts in the UK.
White/black slick. white/black cylinder thing hanging from a ceiling in the back corner basement. Maybe about 2 pounds, roughly the size of my hand, has power going to it, but I don't think it's a speaker, as Google suggests. Barcode returns to nothing and no use and no identifying words on it. I'm gonna let you guess this one first because I think I know what this is.
I have a basic guess, like a fire alarm or something, carbon monoxide alarm, but I've never seen one that looks specifically like that before. Also, they said it's got power going to it, not that it's battery powered.
Yeah, I mean, they do make like battery or wall powered like smoke detectors. Like the ones in my house currently are all wired into the wall. This isn't my guess, let me be clear, but I've seen like smoke alarms where they use radio frequencies, and they're all still all battery powered, but they use radio frequencies to set them all off. So when one goes off, they all go off, and you can even set them up to tell you like what room goes off, what room is going off, and like I thought that was very cool.
That is pretty smart. So my guess is a fire alarm or carbon monoxide alarm of some variety.
Well, my guess is I thought that this might be something to use with that Nest mesh network, like where maybe that's like a hotspot for like Wi-Fi and stuff, or it could be like a backup like cellular antenna where like if the power goes out, maybe they can use the cellular, or if there's like internet issues, then they can use cellular.
That is a good shout.
That's my guess.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good guess, to be fair. You may be on it.
I might be. Let's see if I get my first official point.
I think we're both wrong. It's a junction box.
What the hell is a junction box?
I think just a box where like you have a bunch of different... I don't know, I'm not an electrician.
And this is the second time we've had an electrical thing that we didn't know anything about, which is, that's the whole point of this subreddit.
Yeah, so it's for a light. You're supposed to wire a light into it, and then it already has like the switch set up.
They just didn't put the light in.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the light in currently. That's so much less interesting.
Damn it.
We're too tech-brained. I was like, yeah, it's going to be this cool piece of tech. It's going to be an alarm or like a Nest or something. No,
it's just
junction
a cover.
box. Large clear glass cylinder with multiple openings found in a sink in an outbuilding on an old farm. Building was used as veterinary supply room under one owner, office under another, and was connected to the old milking parlor.
I almost didn't include this one because I was like concerned, like, is this too simple? But at the same time, I have no idea what this is, so it's a great learning opportunity.
Not the milking parlor.
So that's my job.
It's a jug for the milking parlor. I actually don't know is the thing. Like you look at it and you go, oh, that's going to be simple. Actually.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like when I first was like, oh, that's so simple. It's just where it stores the milk. Wait a minute. Why would they put it? It's not refrigerated.
Yeah. Also, so it definitely has liquid that goes through it because the like joints have rubber O-rings. So they're made to be watertight. So liquid of some variety does go through this.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we'll have to like come up with maybe the answer is maybe that's what like two different milking machines. This sounds so weird to say no one take this out of context. And as maybe it's like lets you put two milk machines together and then dispense them in one. It's like a
not the milking machines.
If that last post don't get us demonetized, this one will.
My guess is similar, I think. Like, it's just a reservoir that the milk goes into before, like, during the process before it's drained out into something else for transportation.
I'm thinking I won because, I got the point, because they are a little vague at first. They said it's part of a milking machine, and we'll try to find a link, and they give a video, and it's also apparently called a receiving jar. This is not getting any more worse with the euphemisms.
Not the receiving jar. Is it what the milk gets, like, pumped into as they're being milked?
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
I think we both got that one then.
I think so too. I also think it is time for a cat break.
A cat break. But now it's time for a cat break. And back to the video.
Found on the hood of my car. What is it?
I mean, it's a PCB of some variety.
Whoa. We're making great guesses here. Okay, so like my first guess is I don't know how popular toll roads are in the UK, but maybe it was like an old toll tracker, like where it would like scan. Because like here they have like bridges where like they'll scan like detectors to see if you're like a member of like these like programs. So if you cross the bridge, you get a reduced fee. So maybe it was like pieces of that somebody smashed.
I mean, we do have toll bridges, and that might be a thing. I have my sat navs basically exclusively set to avoid toll bridges, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
I avoid them as well.
I thought it said BT on it on the second picture, but it might be 8T because BT is a like internet service provider in the UK.
Yeah.
So it could have been something to do with that, but actually I think it's an 8, not a B. And also it doesn't seem like it's part of like a modem or something.
So what's your guess?
Oh god, it's got a light on it as well. Where did he say he found it? On the hood of his car. It's got a light on it as well. I'm gonna guess a chip, like a PCB out of a security camera, and someone's like smashed a security camera.
The government's always watching me. Gotta put on my metal helmet. Apparently it is. I guess we're both technically wrong because that doesn't 100% match the answer. Because it's the guts of an infrared remote control of some kind. The chip on the back is an MT911-8, and it's generally the purpose is an IR remote.
Huh. So it's like a TV remote, basically.
Essentially, like maybe it's like could be like a garage remote as well.
Yeah. Well, I definitely was nowhere near.
Not me neither.
Betrayal.
In urgent care for a while. Notice this ball in the wall that goes away.
My 7-year-old noticed this ping pong ball that's in the wall, but goes away when the door opens.
When the door opened, that's weird. Like maybe air pressure? Oh wait, I have an idea, but I want to hear your guess first.
Looking at it, so first of all, patent pending. It does say below it www.airflow something, and there's like a picture of an arrow going over the top of the ball. So something to do with air pressure might be correct. I wonder if the air pressure of opening a door sucks the ping pong ball in, and it's an indicator to let someone know the door's opening so they don't get hit by it.
It could be. My idea was it's like maybe it's a sanitation thing, or like if the ball is there and no one's enter the room, then maybe the room's like clean, and so if the door opens, then the ball goes away.
Well, I guess let's have a look and see if either of us got it right.
Oh, you're right.
Top Google results solved this mystery. A ball in a wall indicator is a simple visual device used to monitor room air pressure, commonly in healthcare settings to ensure negative pressure for airborne. I thought it was just a thing to let people know that the door was opening.
But you were right about it being like with the air pressure.
So I was almost there, just not for what, like why.
I mean, I'm gonna let you have the point because you were the closest.
Let me have the point. Nice. Actually knowing what it is now, if you've got like airborne viruses and stuff, you want the pressure of the room that the virus is in to be negative so the air can only come in. You don't want it to be the other way around, because then the virus, if it's airborne, could get out when a door is opened. So when a door's opened, the air goes in. So basically that's why. It's something along those lines.
Then the next post, and it's already phallic.
It's already phallic? Oh no. Oh god, it is. Found in craft/sewing supply stash, white semi-flexible spiral spring with small grey ball stuck in one end and 2 circles in the other. Yes, I know what it looks like. And it's not a butt plug.
Damn.
A butthole screw. It was in the handbag of an old lady at church. Yeah, what else could that be? The ball at the top is really throwing me as well.
I generally have no idea. It's not really solved. It says it's likely solved, but not 100% solved. All comments must be civil and helpful to moving forward. So, I don't have an answer for this one, so I'm already looking at the answers.
Could be strengthening one's grip. Put 2 fingers through the loops on the bottom, the grey ball on the palm of your hand, and squeeze it. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, actually.
Why would an old woman have it, though? That's okay.
The metal ball is like a massage ball for the palm. When using tiny tools for an extended amount of time, hand cramps happen. As a leather worker, I have to stop and massage the center of my palm repeatedly or I'll lose grip. Yeah, to be fair, old people, my granddad had like grip strength things. I would not have guessed that. I was going to guess something to do with like crocheting.
Yeah, my brother has these grip things as well, like he uses to help his strength and stuff. So that makes sense to me, but
yeah,
I don't think anyone else gave an actual guess, so I don't think anyone gets a point, so.
No, I don't think, we definitely don't get a point. I would have guessed something to do with like crocheting or something. I don't know.
I found this fish and I did not touch it. Good. How are we going to guess the species of a fish that we've never seen?
Well, here's the thing: is this is actually my element. Because I used to work in an aquarium.
Oh, shit.
And also, I live with a aquarist.
So you know what this is.
Yeah, this is, I believe they're called a blue angel, something along that lines. And also, they are very poisonous. Generally, in the ocean, if it's blue, it's poisonous.
Yeah, so since you basically told me the answer, let's see. I think comments are just talking about how questioning the OP. Be like, are you sure you didn't touch it? Are you sure? Yeah, it's the blue dragon, like you said.
Glaucus atlanticus is apparently its Latin name. I feel like slightly cheating because, yeah, I worked in an aquarium and also I'm a scuba diver. So, like, I know a bit about fish.
I want to do that one day.
It's really fun.
Like, just try it one time.
In the UK, it's freezing cold.
What is this wooden thing? It has a sliding drawer with a hole on top of it. Once it's closed, the hole is directly under the mason jar. The hole is maybe the size of a quarter. So when I first saved this, I thought maybe it was a, because I've seen those old-timey bee and wasp traps where like they somehow get up into the hole and then they can't escape, or a lot of them don't escape. So, but now looking at it again, I don't think it's that.
I kind of have a guess, maybe.
I have a guess too, and you put it on the screen again so it doesn't look like I'm cheating.
My guess is it's like a sweet dispenser of some kind, like a gumball machine or something.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Same wavelength.
Yep. Yeah, I thought maybe like you put like old butterscotch or like the old mints or something inside of it, and then it would, you just pull it out and then you get one. Or like Skittles. It could be like I don't think they had Skittles back then though, but.
Yeah, people are agreeing. Homemade candy dispenser. We get a point.
Yeah. I don't know who's winning right now, but we'll show it in the video.
I feel like we've gotten more right than in your last video that you did of this.
Yeah, that's what's funny is because like a lot of the times when I'm doing these by myself, I get them almost all wrong, and then now it seems like that I'm getting them all right. So, or at least most of them.
More perspectives. Yeah, heavy suitcase cabinet for some kind of electrical use? Question mark?
I have no idea.
That's gonna be the catchphrase of this video.
What is this? We don't know.
Maybe do I low, medium, high? What does that one say?
You have the advantage because you can see it better than I can.
Yeah, I do have a screen and I can zoom in.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it through a VR headset, so.
I'll smear some Vaseline in my eyes.
I don't think it'd be fair. I have no idea, because like nothing to me is pointing to, oh, this is this item right here.
I have a kind of a guess, but it's not really anything specific. But my guess is that it's some kind of device used to measure electrical currents, like the different, like the amperage and the current and the volts and the, you know, that kind of thing. It's got like frequency, so you can measure the frequency of the current. It's that, or it's something to do with music, and it's like a compressor or a really old vintage EQ.
I have no idea what this could be. What do you think in the comments below?
What do you think? I'm going with some kind of electrical measuring device, measuring like amps and current.
That's what my thought is too, is like some sort of electric device, but I don't like being vague, so that's why I'm just like...
Yeah, my second unofficial guess that I don't get a point for if it is right is, like my backup guess, is that it's like a really old vintage like EQ device for music. Like you run a microphone or a guitar through it and you can set the like low, high, medium frequencies and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Diathermy apparatus. Physical therapy uses high-frequency electromagnetic currents to produce heat that radiates through the targeted tissue to help assist in relaxing the hold on. Is it a microwave? You use a microwave to warm up some aching muscles.
Somebody said it sounds like full body cancer. Somebody else also said that, not to be funny, but quite opposite, it's considering that high-frequency ultrasonic radio waves are used to destroy cancer cells these days.
So you massage your muscles and combat your cancer all at the same time.
Woo! Did you get it right in the comments down below?
We sure didn't get it right.
No, hell no. I didn't even give a guess.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
What is the notch in the table for? Oh, I hate how off-center it is.
Yeah, that is annoying. Maybe a place to put your bag so it's not on the floor, but
Well, that's a good shout.
I wish I would know if it's in the room or if it's out in like the balcony, because that'd be different.
Judging by like the lighting, it looks like it's inside. It looks like there's light coming in through like a door behind them.
Yeah, so maybe it's a place to put your like your suitcase so it's not on the floor.
Yeah, I don't know how big it is though. I don't know if it's big enough for a suitcase. Using the can for scale, I don't think it's big enough for a suitcase, yeah.
Put like a purse.
Yeah, a purse, or like a bag holder or something. That's so extra, needing a cutout for that.
Hold on, babe. We can't go to this hotel. They don't have my notch cut on the table where I could put my purse.
You put a book in there so that, you know, there's a little bit of the book poking out so you can pick it up easily. Easy access book. I have no idea. I think I'm just going to take the loss on this one. I want to find out what it is. Are you guessing a bag holder?
I'm guessing, but I can't find a comment right now that says
It's for books and magazines. They probably thought the table was cool and just went with it. Why was my stupid... I said that as a stupid haha funny. I don't like that was right. I don't think I even get the point because I said I'm taking the L, you know? I didn't actually lock that in as my guess.
yeah. I didn't give an answer either except for like maybe bag holder, but I was wrong anyway.
Wow, that's stupid. Who
Fancy.
thought that was like a good idea? I hate that it's so off center. That's the thing that really bothers me. It's wonky.
Found this on the inside of my collar on a shirt I left hanging in my car as I drove to work. I ironed this shirt just this morning and it definitely wasn't there. And this was hanging in my car for like 40 minutes max during my morning commute. When I flicked it off, it looked like it had the underside of a caterpillar. Well, it's a caterpillar.
Yeah. Or yeah, that does sound like maybe a cocoon of some kind. It did sound like they just answered themselves. What is the answer? Possibly a southern flannel moth. It's one of the most venomous caterpillars in the US.
He just casually flicked it off.
Jesus, good thing I flicked it off with my finger and didn't just grab it. My guy, you still touched it. That's the risk. And yeah, apparently it was touching his neck as well. Jeez.
Go to the hospital and make sure that you ain't gonna die.
Well, that is where we're going to end the video then, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me today, Fonix. And for everybody that wants to check it out, we're also doing a video on Fonix's channel, so do go over there and catch that one. Link will be in the description and probably in the comments, card on the screen, whatever, all of that stuff. You guys know how YouTube works.
If you like this kind of video, I do a lot of this kind of stuff on my channel as well. I'm also trying to become full-time as well for like streaming and doing YouTube, so if you want to support me, it would mean a lot to me.
Comment, say hello from me for the algorithm.
I need the views.
If you have enjoyed this video and you would like to support me also, I have a Patreon in the description down below, or equally you can click on that join button on the channel to support me. It helps a lot more than you might realize, but by no means should you feel like you have to. I'm going to keep making content regardless. But a huge massive special thank you to all of my wonderful YouTube members and patrons that do support me. All of your names are up on screen right now. Genuinely helps so much, and it genuinely means so much. So thank you to everybody that does. And thank you so much for coming along, Fonix.
You're welcome.
Peace out, everybody.